fellow temporal agents. Well, we're back with another video. So I was driving by, had some extra cash, so I just drop into a location and get some quarters, nickels, nickels, and dimes. Oh my. Quarters, pennies, nickels, and dimes. Oh my. Quarters, pennies, nickels, and dimes. Oh my. So let's get into hunting these. With customer wrapped rolls, you never know what you're going to get. We could find some silver, some W quarters, all kinds of stuff. So let's get into these. I'll bring you back in when I find something. Guys, even in the first row, here we go. Started off with the nickels. And I found a 1940 Denver minted nickel. Pretty cool. First one on the board of the finds in that rolls. Bring you back in if I find something else. All right, guys, thought I'd bring you back in because I thought this was kind of interesting. It's not really a big find, but I thought it was interesting. So I opened my first roll of customer ramp quarters. And all of this turned out to be, you can see it's pretty shiny and new, uncirculated 2018 Wisconsin park quarters. Every one of them, P-mint, almost a whole row. The only thing that were outliers, we had 4 San Antonio Mission Ps and 2 Loyal Ps that were in this row. And all of them are basically uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated condition, just almost perfect. A couple of scratches from circulation, but not much. I mean, these things are, you know, pretty nice. Wow, that's very interesting. Maybe somebody bought a roll, I don't know. Interesting find. Don't know what I'll do with them yet, but the only other thing of note when I went through the dimes is this 1983D. Try to zoom in on it here. See if I can get it. Only thing odd about this was that it looks like it's a little struck off center. So if you can see the rim down here, but as you get toward the top of the item, you don't see any rim. And I'll throw this under the microscope at the end of before the end of the video, so y'all can get a closer look at it. Let's get back to these quarters and see what else we can find. I can't wait to see what's in roll number 2. Bring it back in when I find something. Okay, guys, this is getting to be a little bit more than just coincidence. So that roll over there was nothing but P-mint Wisconsin park quarters. And these are all San Antonio Missions. Don't know if there's any W's in it yet, though. So let's take a look and find out. Bring it back in. All right, we open another row, and it's another whole row of San Antonio Missions P quarters. So far, I haven't found any W's. It's almost as if the guy or whoever did these bought the rolls, probably hunted all the W's if there was any in them, and then re-rolled them and dumped them at the place I picked these up at. But, you know, I'll keep on going through them. You know, maybe the person missed a W would be great. But most of these are really, you know, I like to find, if I could, a whole row of in here of River No Returns would be nice to find, since I haven't found any of those yet. But so far, all these are San Antonio Missions P quarters. And just a lot of San Antonio Missions. So for that one stack of Wisconsin's. That was the first roll that I picked up. Kind of curious to go back and maybe get some more of these, find out what other ones we can get a hold of. These are a whole lot of P-Mint San Antonio Missions quarters. I'll probably hang on to a few of these guys, and if somebody's missing them from their collection, and I've offered this before, you can send me an email to TemporalCoins at gmail.com, and we can work out something if you're interested in getting a bunch of these. Like I said, I'll hang on to them for a little bit. But wow, I at least have a good roll there, if not two. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to just open this one up live on camera and see what we got. Oh, this is more circulated than the last rows. So I don't know if that's something else we're getting into, but hey, let's go through these. Oh, there's a 2009 American Simona. That's something to hold on to. So that's one find that we got already. Well, I'll go through this. If I find something, I'll let you know. Be right back. All right, guys. I found another 2009. It's a Puerto Rico. Probably worth keeping. That one there. See what else we can find. Found the first foreign of this bunch. It's a 10 pence. $19.92. Elizabeth II. 10 pence. Cool. See what else. We're back to these again. Yeah, it looks like a whole other roll of Wisconsin's with a couple of San Antonio Missions. There's Loyal. Let's see if there are any. These are all Philadelphia's, or do we have a W? Nope. Those two are Philadelphia's. And this Lowell is also Philadelphia. Out of Philly. All right, let me go through these and make sure all these are all Wisconsin's, but that's what they look like from the backs. Another roll of Wisconsin Park quarters, uncirculated. Interesting. Could have about 3 more rolls, so those are all the same wrappers. So let's see. Bring it back in on the next opening. With this one, looks like we got a regular one circulated row. But I don't see any silver in there. So we'll go through them, see what we find. I'll let you know. All right, we're back again. Another one of these rolls. It looks like we got another bunch of uncirculated Wisconsin's. Let's see if I see any of what we usually find, which either is a few sprinklings of either the Lowell or the San Antonio Missions in here. And so far, no. This whole roll was nothing but Wisconsin's. Brilliantly uncirculated Wisconsin Philly Mint quarters. Oh well, 3 more rolls to go. Same wrapper. Thought I'd open this one up live on camera. And once again, we have another whole row of uncirculated Wisconsins. So let me go through these and see if we have any outliers like the last couple rows where, you know, we had one or two lulls or San Antonio missions quarters in there as well. I wish we found a nest mint or something in here of these. That would be kind of cool. But doesn't look that way. All right, I'll bring you back in when I find another 2009 Guam quarter in that mix. So we'll keep that. Only these few coins, one more row left. Open this one up together and see what we can find. Oh, it is a circulated roll. So let me go through this one. I'll bring you back in if we find something. Look at this, guys. Look at this. S Mint 2009 Northern Mariana Islands. Found in that last row. Wow. That's something. That made this whole hunt worthwhile. Wow. Look at that. It's pretty good shape too. All right. Let's see what else is in this row. All right, buddy. Wow. It's time for the wrap-up video. So, that little bunch of change, we found 3 of the 2009s. 1 American Samoa, 1 Puerto Rico, and 1 Guam, which I'll hold on to. We found this nice 1940 nickel, and it's a Denver mark. Found this 1 foreign, which is a 10 pence Elizabeth II. Kind of cool. I found this dime, which is a 1943. After doing some research on this, it looks like it's just an off-center mint mark. Not really worth any much more, but it is kind of cool find. I'll throw it underneath the microscope before we leave and do the final wrap-up, but we'll get to the find of the whole bunch, which is this 2009 S Mint quarter I found, and it is a Mariana Islands S Mint mark quarter, which is a great find. Glad to have found that one. So let's put this under the microscope and take a look at it. All right, guys, I've got this dime underneath the microscope, and as you can see where the rim starts getting fatter as it goes on around, and then starts to get lighter. So it's kind of an off-center punch, and it's only on the reverse side. So if I flip this over and look at the reverse side, as you can tell, the rim is totally intact. Yeah, there is a small punch on this side too. Hey, I didn't notice that till just now, but you can see it kind of tapers there at the bottom on the same side on both sides. So that's definitely a very interesting little find. Tell me what y'all think. Leave me a comment down below on this video. Tell me what you think about that. All right. Be back in a second. So for our temporal time travel back in time for this video, I think I'm going to use this 1940 nickel, because a lot of things were going on in 1940 when this was minted. So just think it's about the stuff that the average cost of things. So a new house in 1940 was $3,920. The average wages per year was $1,725. the cost of a gallon of gasoline was 11 cents. The average cost for renting a house was $30 a month. A radio would cost you $16.95. The average price of a new car was $850. Batteries were 10 cents. Chewing gum was 12 cents for 3 of them. But what was going on during that time? Well, World War II was kicking off, 1940 in France. So at the time, Germany begins its invasion in the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg on May 10th. It went into northern France on May 12th. And by May 15th, the German forces break through the French's defenses and began moving toward the English Channel. The British government began to plan evacuation of the British expeditionary forces that had been helped to set up the French troops at the beginning of the war. German troops kept moving forward, and Allied defenses surrounded the French and Allied troops in Dunkirk. The two sides battled each other until May 24th, when the German troops were ordered to halt their advance. So the war was just getting started in 1940 when this war was done. So pretty kind of cool that this, nickel has been going through people's hands since World War II. Pretty cool. So one of the things, I'm not probably going to keep any of the West Constants that we found. I'm going to keep one roll of these San Antonio Missions mint marks. If anyone needs any, shoot me an email, see what we can do. The rest of them I'm just going to throw back into circulation. Well, guys, that's it. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up and share it around. I like to remind everybody I got a 200 subscriber giveaway going on right now. So once we hit 200 subscribers, I'll be giving that AMC gift card away. So hopefully that will happen soon and we can get that out there. But as always, my friends, happy hunting and good luck.